What's poppin', Mangles? It's your boy Black Ginger back with another travel story, and today's video is taking us to Greece. So, I wrote a couple facts down here, so I'm just gonna read them real quick. Greece is a collection of over 6,000 different islands in Southeast Europe. One of its most famous islands includes Santorini, which you may recognize for its blue roofs and whitewashed houses that help reflect all the sunlight that Greece is known for. Greece has a rich history with a deep collection of ideas and religious beliefs that are still relevant in popular culture today. I don't know if you guys want the fun facts, but there they are.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not bad.
Get fired up! I made it to my hostel tonight around 7 p.m. and the first thing I did was I put my bags in my room and then I walked down the beach to find this little restaurant and I had some pretty amazing pasta. When I got back to my hostel, it was around 10 p.m. when I started meeting some of the other people staying with me. And this was when I got invited to join them for the Centurion Challenge. No, the Centurion Challenge. See, we had to drink 100 shots of beer in 100 minutes. That's one shot of beer every minute for 100 minutes. That's an hour and 40 minutes of drinking. And starting at 11 p.m., that meant that it was going to be a pretty long night ahead of me. It wasn't long before I ended up passing out. I didn't make it to bed last night until like 5:30 in the morning, but I was pretty blessed because I paid for a 6-person room, but I was placed in a 2-person room, which was a pretty good upgrade because my last room in Amsterdam was a stinky 10-person room, and I hated it there. Side note, this shower flooded every time we used it, but everything else was pretty good. It was a really beautiful day today, and I couldn't remember the last time I did laundry. I think maybe like 2 weeks ago in Italy. So I figured it was a good time to drop my laundry off with the I don't know, they had like a dry cleaning service at the hostel, and I was like, okay, let me drop off all my clothes. I only had a book bag full of clothes, so it's not like it was a lot. But I was like, let me drop off all my clothes. I'll spend the day in a t-shirt, a bathing suit, and some flip-flops, and I'll pick up my clothes later before dinner. Easy. Or so I thought. I had no idea what to do with the rest of my day, so I made my way to the little town near my hostel called Agios Gordios, and I'm probably butchering that name. I'll put it right here for you guys to try, but I made my way to Agios Gordios, and I met the guy who actually invited me to the Centurion Challenge yesterday, and we got lunch together, and that's where I ended up getting a couple clips of me trying pasta. I mean, octopus. I wish it was pasta. Wow. But anyway, I tried octopus, and if you know 2 things about me that are certain, it's that I'm a really picky eater, and I have a huge phobia of fish, and I know like octopus aren't fish, they're they're septopods. Doesn't that, wait, what? Doesn't that mean 7? What are octopuses called? Are they called septopods? Oh, cephalopod. So I know octopus are cephalopods, but I don't really like seafood at all, and this was a really big challenge for me, and I probably could have made like a huge video, or maybe a short video, just out of me trying the octopus, because it was like 10 gruesome minutes of me trying to get this down. It was just one little piece, but I did it, and I'm going to show you just a little piece of it.
Dive in, man, head first.
Like, I hate trying new foods. That's one of my other fears. It's called food neophobia.
Really?
But then when you mix together new food with seafood, this is like my 2 biggest fears.
You're facing your fears, man. Here you go.
I know.
This is a big moment for you, man.
It is a big moment.
This is a big moment.
I stuck my finger in a pufferfish, in a dead pufferfish's mouth the other day. I was drunk.
Where did you see it?
It was hanging from a ceiling.
Oh, really? So you're just like...
So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna face my fear.
Yeah.
I put my finger in his mouth. It was so weird. I don't know why I did it. I mean, I know why I did it, but...
Oh, yeah.
God, it's so scary.
Do it.
Just do it.
Eat it. Put it in your mouth.
My mind's telling me no.
Yes.
And my body's also telling me no.
No, your body's
It's telling you yes.
Yes.
Just like 1, 2, 3. Eat it.
I gotta do it with my eyes closed. I don't look at you. No, I'm just kidding. That's weird.
You make eye contact when you put the octopus in your mouth.
But it's so scary. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
It's good, yeah.
chewier than I hoped it was gonna be.
Yeah.
I love things where I can chew it like 2 times and then swallow.
It's done.
I don't like it.
You like it? No? Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Okay.
Okay, that's step by step.
Yeah, that's the step. I can step in the right direction.
I could probably eat it again.
Yeah.
I would never order it,
But
like put me on a
You can have
desert.
it for someone, from someone.
Yeah, like if my girlfriend's mom made me octopus, I could probably get through the dinner.
okay, fair.
So after we finished eating, we went to the ocean to go swimming, and that meant I ruined my last, clean, dry outfit. I was wearing a bathing suit. So I went to the dry cleaning to see if my clothes were done, and turns out my clothes won't be done until tomorrow. So I had to improvise. So dinner was coming, and I didn't have any clothes, so I look over, and the only thing I have that was close was my bed sheet. So I slapped that on like it was a toga, when in Rome, when in Greece. And coincidentally, there actually was a toga party tonight, so I thought that this was gonna slide. But like the second I walked into the dinner hall, they kicked me out and they told me that I was being disrespectful. So I quickly made my way to the front desk, bought a toga, put it on, and then realized I'm pretty sure I was covering less skin than when I was wearing the bed sheet. But I'm not gonna argue with their customs. So when I got back to dinner, now that I'm wearing a toga, I get invited over to this table, and these people are like, "Yo, we saw you in here with the bed sheet, bro. That was so funny." And they were just talking to me. We're talking, whatever. And then after dinner's over, we go into town again, and we booked this like cruise. It's a 7 a.m. cruise. There's also a toga party tonight. I don't know why I thought that after a toga party, a long night of drinking and partying, that I was gonna make it to a 7 a.m. cruise. But suffice it to say, I didn't make it. But here's some clips from the toga party. So yeah, I didn't make it to bed last night until 6 in the morning, which was like an hour before I had to wake up and be ready for this bus to take me to the cruise. So I didn't make it, but luckily everybody else who was supposed to come with me also missed it. So we were able to like convince the guy who ran the cruise to let us reschedule it to tomorrow. So we decided to just chill out today and not do anything too crazy and find some new plans. There's no way we were gonna miss it again. So today, instead of making it to our cruise, we decided to take a bus from Agios Gordios to the northern part of Corfu called Sadari, where we could go cliff jumping. And on the way there, I saw 2 guys on the bus who I recognized from the toga party yesterday. And this clip is going to seem a little weird, but they eventually ended up coming with us. So hopefully that makes it a little less weird because they were cool guys. And we ended up keeping in touch since then. So I hope they don't see this and think am I a stalker? So when we got to Sadari, we had a pretty good day. We went cliff jumping, we went swimming, we did some mud masks using the mud from the ocean. I think a highlight from today was definitely meeting this group of Italian guys on the cliffs because I told them some stories from my trip about how I was in Italy already and stuff. And I told them that the first bit of Italian that I wanted to teach myself was Mio italiano è così così ma è molto bella. Which means that my Italian is pretty bad, but you're pretty beautiful. And that was basically the only thing I needed when I was at the clubs. It didn't ever work at the clubs. Eventually, I'll tell you when it does work one day, but not in Italy. But it did come in handy eventually. But after I told them that joke, they all got mad excited, and they started singing this song for me. So when our day was over, we took a bus from Sadari to Old Corfu Town, and then a bus from Old Corfu Town to Agios Gordios, where we made it back at like 10 p.m. I think. And the group of us that were gonna go to the cruise tomorrow, we said, okay, let's go to bed now. Let's get our rest. Let's make sure we get up on time for this cruise tomorrow. That was the plan. I swear that was the plan, but my stomach was hungry, so I walked down the beach back to the Alo bar from yesterday, and I got some more of that pasta. I love pasta. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I love pasta. Anyway, when I came back to my hostel, I was putting my key in my door. I literally had my key in my hand. I was reaching for the door, and right before I put it in, I hear a splash from behind me, and I'm like, and I turn around and I see this group of people from like, they turn out to be from like all around the world, but I see the group of people and they're jumping into the freaking pool behind me, all wearing their full clothes, and it's like 11 p.m. now, and I'm like, do I go to bed like a responsible person, or do I go meet the interesting people spontaneously jumping into the pool with their clothes on? I just wanted to see what they were doing. So I went up and I said, hey, what's up? My name's Brendan. What are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, we all just met tonight, and we were just doing a dare where we wanted to jump into the pool with our clothes on. And I was like, you know what? You guys are crazy, but you're cool. So I hung out with them for a little while, and then when they dried off, they were like, hey, let's go to the bar for a few drinks. And as you know, a few drinks never means a few drinks. So we're chilling at the bar. We got a couple shots. The bar shut down at like midnight, I think. And then we're just chilling. We're talking. I didn't plan on hanging out for too much longer. But then I look in the corner, and I see these two like old Greek grandmothers. And they're over there just chilling. They're dancing with each other, you know, just vibing. And I look at the people that I'm with now, and I'm like, yo, I bet you guys that if we go over with those Greek grandmothers and we start dancing with them, that we can really make their night. So they were all down for us. We went over, we started dancing with the Greek grandmas. We're having a good time. And then the grandmas, they're having a good time. They're teaching us this Greek like square dance or something. I don't really know what it was, but they were teaching us this Greek dance. They had the Greek music playing. And then they go to the bartenders. They're like, hey, they're speaking in Greek now. They're like, hey, let's get some shots for these kids right here. Let's all get some shots. And the bartenders are like, ladies, the bar shut down like an hour ago. I'm sorry, we can't give you shots. And they're like, give us shots. And they're like shouting, and they're like, the bartenders are like, okay, and I'm pretty sure the grandmas were already a little tipsy, but we got our shots of Ouzo, and they were free. We didn't even have to pay for them. I think I got like 2 or 3 shots of Ouzo just from these grandmas. I don't know. Maybe they had a tab, but I never found out about that. I went to bed tonight at 3 in the morning. I swear it was an accident. But luckily, the guy let me reschedule it one more time. He said, this is my last chance. But he let me reschedule it one more time. And there's no way I'm missing it again. And how do I miss a cruise 3 times? Who pays for a cruise? It was a day cruise. It wasn't like a week or anything. But who pays for a cruise and then misses it 3 times? Not me when I'm traveling on a budget especially. So today, I was doing nothing. I wasn't even going to go out. I was just chilling. The people that I was supposed to go on the cruise with, they came back in the afternoon. They told me how much fun they had. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely not missing it again. And then it's like 10 p.m. And then those 2 guys that I met on the bus yesterday on the way to Sadari, I hear some music coming from their room. So I go over, I say, what's up? I ask them what they're doing. And they're having a little room party. I have no self-control. So I joined them for the room party, and I had a pretty good night. And the night was just about to end at a reasonable time at like 1 in the morning. And I've been doing this thing on my trip where I've been trying to get as many new Instagram followers as possible, because I've been trying to get, not like I've been mutually following them, not like just them following me and not me following them back. That's rude. But I'm trying to like keep in touch with people, make new friends, and Instagram just seemed like it was the best way to like keep in touch with people. Everyone seemed like they have Instagram, so it worked. So the night's about to end, and I see this guy walking away with this group of girls, and I see this cute girl there, and I was like, I was checking her out all night, so let me go get her Instagram. So I go up to her, I'm like, hey, my name is Brendan, I want your Instagram, this, that, and the third, right? So I give her my phone, and then the guy looks at me, and he's like, hey, we're about to go back to my room, but if you want, you can join us. And I was like, so in my head, I'm like, either we're going back to the room to go play some cards, or we're going back to, but I didn't want to get my hopes up because I think it's been like at this point, it's been like 2 years since I had sex, honestly. So I didn't really know what was coming, and I'm not really explorative like that, let's just say. But I went back to the room with them because I was kind of down for either or, and the second they locked that door behind me, I knew exactly what was about to happen. But I think that's a pretty good spot to end the episode. If you guys made it this far, make sure you drop a like, make sure you drop a comment in the comment section. Tell me if you have ever been out of the country, and if not, tell me where you'd like to go first. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Live forward, learn backwards. Peace.
Hope they fuck around again. That's some good vlog footage, eh?
That's a good to Obama, whoever say for me. Alright? Okay. If you got balls, you have balls? Yeah, you have balls, you tell me. You tell me if you have balls. You don't tell your friend about me. Because you talk about the guts, you tell me if you want to say something. Okay?
Basta.